Howdy, howdy, howdy. Okay, this thing's, yeah, really off. Alrighty, welcome to Thursday night, Mile Railroading Live. Uh, I'm trying to get Thursday night, Mile Railroading Live. Alright, let me get this shut down so we don't have an echo. I'm still learning this software. Trying to figure out what's what and who's who. Okay. Oh, what's this do? Copy. All right, for those of y'all that want the stream, like Jason and Ralph, I just posted the stream. It's showing up in YouTube, Facebook, and Twitch.tv. So you should be able to click on that link and come on in. Do I want to let this guy in? I don't know. He's such a pain.
How you doing, Johnny?
Doing good, Joey. How are you?
Oh, doing swell. It is absolutely humid here in Arkansas. We got rainstorms coming through, and I'm just sitting here and starting to sweat from the humidity. But we're doing well. Been very, very busy with the homestead as well as the business, and I'm about to.
There we go.
Yep, you're in. How you doing?
Been working on the train.
That's a good thing.
I gotta show you my marshmallow rocks. Really can't see it too good. But yeah, I just dry brushed them. I think I messed them up.
No, you can't. You can't mess up doing scenery.
Yeah, I gotta.
Mother Nature's not perfect either.
No, I know. They looked a little bit like toasted marshmallows, so I had to highlight them.
Well, work on them a little bit more, and then they won't look like that.
I couldn't find the right colors that I wanted. And then you do Amazon bought them for me. It was like the Farmhouse pack of apple barrel. Great stuff.
Yeah. Now can y'all hear me better? I figured out what microphone I'm on.
Yeah.
All right, let's see who we got in the chat over here. We got Jason, we got Wicked Insanity, Robert, Raybo Bell, how you doing? Dwight, and Michael Conley, Gino, and Randall Elson, and Possum Bayou. I hadn't seen you in a while, Possum. Hope you've been doing well.
For those that don't know, I am Wicked Insanity.
Okay.
Yeah, people know. Some people don't.
Well, you got on there big old guy. So.
Yeah, I know.
Lowell Patton just dropped in. Samurai, what's up? Let's see, what is it?
Oh, man.
Yeah, I'm trying to get used to this new software here. So let's see. We got Dan Cohen. He just popped in. Nobody. Now, if you're on Facebook and you're having problems with the audio and all, we did last night with Bill's show. Switch over to, you can go to either YouTube or you can go to twitch.tv.
Mm-hmm.
And both of those have had really good streams on the audio and the video. So why Facebook got a little choppy last night, I have no idea.
There's issues sometimes.
Yeah. William A. You?
I didn't know Facebook had a video site.
Yeah. You can do videos
Oh,
there.
yeah, they added that after Mixer went down. Remember that? Oh,
Yeah, Patrick. He just popped in.
hey, William A. Oh,
I did find
yeah.
one feature on here that works out good, and that's when somebody comes in that plays a tone. So I know somebody's trying to get up on the camera.
There you go.
Otherwise, I have to keep looking over down at the bottom of the screen to see if there's anybody there.
Yeah.
Hmm.
One of my friends on Twitch. I
Yeah.
haven't seen her in a long time.
Wicked, if you don't mind, can you turn your camera off while you're
Yeah.
puffing the stick?
Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah, that's okay.
I'll just put it out.
No,
I didn't realize.
Yeah. Well, we don't have too many rules, but we are a family show, so we got a few. You and I don't consider that a bad habit, but others do.
Yeah.
Yeah, we got these young kids
right here.
Well, we got these young kids like Joey and all them, so we're supposed to make a good impression on them, you know.
You make a impression on me, please.
After 2 strokes, 2 heart attacks, I should quit smoking. To be honest.
I want to tell you like it is. Everybody I've known, family-wise and friends, when they quit after smoking all that time, they died at an early age.
Yeah.
Hey, Bill, how you doing? From Canada?
I think after I put all these little detail parts on these scale train locomotives, I might take up smoking.
Yeah. Well, just stay away from the e-cigarettes because they're not doing too well health-wise. Too many people get what they call popcorn lung.
You know why that is? Because they bought stuff from China with diacetyl in it. American stuff does not have that. It's banned here.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, I used to get that from the doctor. I just set them straight there. I used to do that too, but I can't get one that don't leak.
Yeah.
You know, it constantly leaks. Every time I feel it, it's just gone. So whatever.
All right, Ralph's asking, so what's on everybody's mind tonight?
Yeah. I don't know if you allow anything about Did you know the president signed the bill already?
Yeah, well, we keep it strictly to trains.
Okay. That's why
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
hey, John, how you doing? He just popped in and says bedtime. Okay. Have a good night, John. He's one of them working stiffs.
Oh, yeah. I had a guy call me the other day, a bill collector. Are we have you working at such and such a place? Sir, that was 2002. Get it right. I've been working since then. You know?
Yeah.
I had one of those guys call me saying I was going to get arrested and have a warrant for my arrest. And they're like, well, you have to, in order for you not to get arrested, we need your social security number. So I said, oh my goodness. I said, I'm keeping my dog's social security number. Would that work? And they just went click.
All right. Dan Cohen is about to start his first Craftsman kit. Good for you.
I've been trying to cut stuff with wood. I won't spend the whole thing on trains. I promise.
Yeah. I can tell you a little bit about custom kits, Dan. That's read the instructions a couple of times at least, if not 3, before you even start, and just take your time with it. Of course, if you got questions, you can always jump in on Whereby
I have a,
/ Mile Railroading Live, and there'll probably be somebody there to help you out with it.
I have a question about glue. What kind of glue should I use if I tried to do wood things?
PVA, the white glue, that works good.
Like glue all or school glue?
No, Aleene's tacky glue.
Okay.
That works good. You can use Tight Bond. You can use Gorilla Glue. Just use the
Oh,
white glue. Don't use the brown. The brown is water activated. Just use white glue.
okay. So
And
glue
with
all.
today's glues, especially wood glues, they're a lot more better, more advanced. So you really don't have to use a whole heck of a lot either.
Yeah.
I've got one of those little small balls I bought from Hobby Lobby that has a needle
Yeah.
applicator. And I just get a very small dot, and I just put a few small dots in there, put it together. If I need to put rubber bands on it or a clamp, 20 minutes later, I'm taking it out and I'm done.
Okay.
William A. says Tight Bond works well. Yeah, it does. It's a good
But
one.
the bill said, "Don't pull your hair out." What hair? Get a little bit there. Thanks,
Yeah.
Ralph. That's all I have right now is school glue, but it's on my list.
I just came up with a well, I just had an epiphany. Looking at all the parts to the scale trains.
Yeah.
If I could figure this out, I could be a truck mechanic
Yeah.
or
You
diesel
could.
mechanic or work for NASA or something.
Crazy Joe said
If
when having troubles with custom bills, use a larger hammer.
yeah. Yeah. If you can, you're smart enough to figure out Walter's directions, any scale, you're a rocket scientist. You know, I stole that from somebody last night. They had a video up. Not completely added to it.
So exciting news with my business. I'm now part of the NMRA partnership program.
There you go.
Yes, that's huge news. And I don't know if you can see here, but I have a whole layout. I have two layouts. So
Yeah.
I have a point-to-point switching layout called the Bell Community Branch, and I had extra wood left over, and I was going to make a diorama of Fort Montgomery, New York, which is the CSX X Conrail River line, and it's featured right here is the Papalopan Creek trestle or bridge rather, and the other side was going to be just something industrious, and then we were getting rid of a lot of different stuff, and I end up with a lot of extra wood, and so I decided to go all the way around, and I'm almost done with the bench work, and I'm going to be modeling the Conrail River line, just single track main line, just to run trains around, really. And but yeah, I'm within 2 months I already have just about almost 2 layouts. So
Yeah.
it's pretty exciting.
Yeah, I've got 2 comments here. Starting with the first, well, a few comments, not 2. Starting with Ralph Rossetti. He wants to remind you to, if you're going to be using stains, stain your wood first, then glue it together, because otherwise the stain will not cover the glue and it'll stand out like a sore thumb. Sugar Cube Audio, how you doing? I think you're new here. The name's not hitting familiar yet. Crazy Joe said this is why I make my own structures. Hey, Brad Anderson from Down Under said good day, all. Randall Ellis just put in an order for scale trains rivet counter ES44AC BNSF ES44C4 to be exact, with a DDL 914 387 ZYD.
Yeah.
That
I
was the
started
mountain.
building a little wood retaining wall. Then after I got about half of them done, I set it up there, and they're all too tall. I measured carefully, you know. It's like I don't understand.
Well, the last part of all that, I just added in there for the fun of it. Dan Cohen. Where did you go? Everything's jumping around. Joey, any early returns yet from joining the program?
We actually had a warm day today. It's 64 degrees here. And it rained last night and no water in the basement.
That's a good thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, we start warming
Considering
up here. We start
where I
warming,
sit, it's a low spot.
yeah, because we start warming up here. We haven't had rain now all week long. It's been nice. Brian Sones, how you doing? He just popped in. Sugar Cube Audio. He said he's watching on tablet, not you. Okay. Oh, by the way, you can, as long as you got it in a cup.
It's coffee.
Yeah, I mean you can.
Yeah.
Yeah, just no alcohol, no smoke.
No JD bottles, you know. I don't drink, okay?
Yeah.
Just coffee. Just coffee. And this is
Just
actually
want to let you know though that you could drink on camera as long as
this
it was.
is not moonshine, kids. It's real water.
Oh, cheers.
Oh, don't drink glue.
It's wonderful.
It's milk, yeah. You're gonna make me choke on water. No.
I'm probably the only
Okay.
business owner that's a big goof.
Yeah, I remember when I had my HLA, I bought a whole gallon of Elmer's glue all. No idea what happened to it.
Yeah.
Hang on.
Hey, well, this is from Amazon, and it's from Amazon, only $6, including it's free shipping.
Yeah.
So it's only $6 for a gallon of glue.
Yeah.
Was it like all purpose?
That's just school glue, made for scenery and just simple little projects.
Let's see. Randall know that he's weathered on those for the Craftsman kits for customers. So if you're taking it apart, be careful. A lot of the parts are glued.
Mm-hmm. Well, that's like here. I started on another locomotive, putting his detail parts on, but coming to realize nothing is painted; it's undecorated. So,
Yeah.
I can add the parts, but it'll be hard to weather the locomotive if they're not painted already.
Yeah.
So
I have all kinds of craft
trying to get
paint.
back to me, see what he wants to do.
I have all kinds of craft paint now, so I think we're gonna paint the wood. Yeah.
Yeah, it's a lot easier to paint it before you assemble any kind of model.
Bamboo skewers, trees, you know.
Yep.
You know, I watched so many videos on YouTube about how to do stuff. I'm an expert now. No, I'm not.
Wait, I made this car a couple months ago.
Nice.
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah, I think Circuit City Decals has them on eBay for like $6.50, $3 in shipping, something like that. Bad.
Yeah. I got a couple things we're gonna buy this time. A wood chopper, and I tried to do it by hand. That's my old man hand. No, but what else? Oh, I only have one local right now. I need a BNSF local because I saw one running through here through this town in southern Wisconsin. And I was like, how's that happening? We have a hub here. Didn't know that. BNSF and UP. So I'm like, yay.
Wisconsin is a gorgeous state to rail fan.
Yeah. Well, I was looking for like a Wisconsin Southern. No luck. All bought.
All right, I just posted the link to this stream here again in the chat. So if anyone wants to pop in, feel free to. We can have up to 9 people.
I tried making trees last night. I'm like, oh my goodness, I think I'll just buy them. It's a lot of work. We'll see.
Oh, okay. So wherever I posted in the chat here at StreamYard, it's also going to all 3 social medias that we're on, streaming to simultaneous: YouTube, Facebook, and Twitch TV.
I was going to say that, but I thought you knew already. So
no, this is StreamYard's totally new to me. That's the reason why I'm still kind of struggling a little bit with it.
Yeah. They had to walk me. I didn't like Google Hangouts.
Yeah.
They had to walk me through it because it was all new to me, and it's like real hard. It's not hard, but it was for me. StreamYard is pretty good once you get used to it.
Yeah.
I've been told.
Yeah, it had a few hoops and stuff. It had a lot of issues too, but a lot of these are gotten a lot easier. They've been programming them, so it made it easier for people to use to do shows.
When I first tried, not streaming, but making videos, everybody says OBS is so easy. Not for me. I found that XSplit was easier for me to use. Everybody, no, it's harder. Not for me.
No, actually, XSplit is a little better. I've got both of them. Used OBS, for streaming all of our shows, but also had XSplit. XSplit was actually more user friendly. Even all the reviews and everything, everybody was saying XSplit was easier because it's more plug and play.
Yeah,
you just click on stuff and move it around and get.
Yeah, I would find my camera and OBS. I couldn't find nothing. So,
to answer your question, Bill, what does StreamYard do? It is a streaming software, much like all these others, like OBS, XSplit, except it's, I think it's browser based, is what they call it. It's totally new to me. We've just started using it last week on Bill's show and this week for Bill's show and mine. To see how it works and how it's going to go. It gives us some features that we don't have in other streaming software. Because, like for me, I've always had to be in the show, off on the side. You always saw my icon. But this way, with this, I'm not in the. I don't have to be in there. I can be totally out. You don't see my icon or nothing. And I have more control over the people that are in the show on the panel. I can turn cameras on and off. I can turn the microphones on and off. Yeah.
You can leave people out too?
No. But when people do come in to join, they don't come straight in on the panel. They come into what's called the green room. Mm-hmm. Now, I think when you join, it does tell you you're in the green room until I click on your camera and put you up here on the screen.
The basement, yeah.
Very familiar with
basically,
after being a touring musician for 5.5 years, I'm very familiar with the green room.
Yeah. That way you don't get some fool coming in,
Like
you know,
me?
doing
Oh.
something you don't want. No, you know how you get trolls.
We
Very
yeah,
seldom. But
we've had a troll come in on us on Twitch, and I've tried to block them here, but I can't do it. So Andy, I finally got a hold of him, text him, and he went over on Twitch and got them blocked out. But they'd
yeah,
already been in. They've already made about 10 comments. So before we could get rid of him, so I got to get something worked out.
yeah. Unfortunately, the lady that I used to, help on Twitch,
Yeah.
as a moderator, she don't stream no more because she's going for her master's degree in historic dresses. Almost done. But,
Hey, Ralph.
Howdy, howdy, boys.
hey, Ralph.
Joey. What are you doing, Joey? What are you working on? I see it's scale trains, but what is it?
It's a C&W -9 to -9.
Really?
Read him. I thought it was Canadian National. He sent me 3 C&W -9s. Well, wasn't gonna add the detail parts to them. I got like the bell on, a couple other things, but all the detail parts that Scale Trains offers are all undecorated. So
Did you
can't weather, but can't weather something that's not painted, really. So
Did you get the operator series?
that's what the gentleman sent me.
Okay.
Operation series, yeah.
Okay.
So
Boxcar that you showed, the blue boxcar. That's yours?
that's mine, yeah. I bought the Virginia and Ohio decals, and I painted the boxcar and decaled. Well, just one side yet. So
Okay, so you're waiting to do the other side, and then you're going to weather it.
then weather it, yes.
Okay. Just checking.
Of course. I already got the top weather. It's hard
Can't-
to see.
Can't see it. It's in the dark.
No. It is pretty dark in here. Actually,
Oh, there.
No, I was trying to figure out where the echo was coming from. Sure, he's lots muting all of us,
Oh, the dogs are barking.
but it's still there.
Interesting.
It's not.
This happens to happen to everybody, apparently. I don't know why.
Well,
How it
actually,
goes.
no, actually, I didn't have an echo until Ralph came in. But
I can
know.
leave and come back. How's that?
Hang on, Ralph. Just hang on, and I'm gonna mute you. See if it's which is unusual. So somebody else say something now.
Yeah. What?
Okay,
Seems okay.
that's what it is. We're getting the feedback off of Ralph.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah, I got echo canceling.
All right. I'll be back.
All right.
oh, I was say here's some of the weathering on the top.
Nice.
I actually use this boxcar as an example to show how to use acrylic paints and fading, which is a paintbrush and a blow dryer for the NMRA gateway clinics. And so I was like, oh, I'm also making it a Virginian and Ohio boxcar.
We'll try it again because when you came in the first time, Ralph, your camera wasn't connected. No, still there.
Still there. The camera was connected. I just had a cover over it.
Oh, all right. Nah, we can live with it. I mean, it's not super
Can't
loud.
hear it out here.
Yeah.
So maybe it's just on your side.
I have a camera that makes people look squeakier.
I mean,
That's cool.
can you hear the squeaky?
Apparently I broke it. It doesn't work anymore.
Joe,
Yes.
can you hear the squeak when somebody's talking? Like right now when I'm talking? You don't
No.
hear it?
Just a little bit of an echo.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
Well,
I hear it.
I don't.
Sounds like R2D2. Trying to
No,
talk.
don't worry about it, Ralph. I mean, it's not that loud, so
Okay.
we can do. All right, let me catch up on the chat here real quick. All right, Ari McKeever just popped in. Yeah, I'll tell you, Dwight, I remember those. I'm glad we don't have to deal with them like we used to. He's talking about trolls and Google Hangouts.
Yep.
Robert's saying your headphones, Ralph. If you got them here.
It'll take a few minutes to get them home.
Yeah, that's all right.
All right. Don't talk to me for a minute.
Well, if you insist.
I love mine. Yeah. I got these recently.
Yeah.
'Cause the ear cups were on my other pair were like rotting off. Happens to almost every set, but the day after I ordered them, I found replacement ones for the other ones. I have a backup.
Yeah. I always helps to have a backup.
These are pretty good, sounding wise,
Yeah, I used to use the Logitech wireless headphone microphones, and
Is that any better?
I think so. Yeah,
Testing
Yeah.
1, 2, 3. No.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh yeah, great.
audio's a little down, but that's okay.
You got to talk like a New Yorker or Italian.
But yeah, I got tired of Logitech. They'd work fine for just a little bit, and then they quit working. So I finally found a set of Corsair wireless microphones.
They were good.
And
That was my second choice.
And they didn't cost that much. They were well less than $100 at Best Buy. I said, okay, that's unusual too for Best Buy.
I bought these right from Razer, thinking they'd ship from California. They were new. They just came out with them. Guess where they ship from? China.
Yeah.
Most electronics come from.
Yeah. Well, I didn't think I was ever going to get them at that point,
Yeah.
But they, because customs and everything else, and they got here quicker than I thought.
I got a little tip for you for doing your scenery. It was rock work that you were doing your at the beginning.
Yeah.
You said.
I'm still here, so don't think you misbehave.
Have you got any old white house paint that's hanging around that's not getting used?
No.
Okay.
We have house paint, but not white. Because, we would have, but I did vinyl siding 30 years ago, so.
Okay, so I'm thinking latex paint that you use in the house. You can use that to do your scenery on your rock work and so on.
Yeah.
I get mine from Benjamin Moore. I got three different color samples, and I got a quart of paint, the base color, and I got another small pint of paint, which is the top color, and I dry brush the top color on it. And
yeah. Well, I started to do the woods and scenic thing, and had it almost the way I wanted it, and then I did the black wash wrong. Totally ruined the whole thing. So I painted them completely with craft paint.
Yeah.
The way Ron does them. And hi Gaffa. And then I saved them. So and then I was looking for certain colors, and then I got those certain colors I was looking for, kind of like limestone. Basically, what I ended up with warm buff, caramel, and it was a farmhouse kit in apple barrel. The colors that I needed, but they're satin. Doesn't matter. They dry flat, you know.
Mm-hmm.
So I just was messing around with highlighting them. I'm not going to highlight them anymore. Well, I got them all done now anyway, so they look okay from here. But the trick is going to be when I actually turn the light, not my craft desk light, the light I got
The
over the
layout
top
lights.
of the layout. Yeah. Daylight.
Well, that's the other thing. When you're doing painting like that, you should be trying to use the same lighting
Mm,
at your workbench that you're going to be doing on the layout,
Yes.
yeah. This
so
one here,
that the colors match.
they're both LEDs, but this one here is like 6,000,
Yeah,
and
which
that
is
one's like
close to daylight.
the other one is daylight. You know, so they're pretty close. But
Well, it's just a little bit warmer. That's all.
yeah, the one over the top of the layout throws shadows perfectly. I was wondering when I first putting it up because I can't reach where my head to go, but I got them in there, the hooks, the chains, and I lit it, and it's like, oh boy, I like it. I mean, you know, that's all I got right there. Hi, Joe.
Yes. Me? Oh,
Mm, that was Crazy Joe.
oh, the other Joe. The other crazy Joe.
Yeah. But yeah. I guess as far as locomotives go, whatever I find when I have money, that's what I'll get, either UP or BNSF. I think probably an ACE, you know, or an AC. Somebody had it in chat earlier. I was looking for one of those, maybe.
What
We'll see.
what year are you modeling, or are you not modeling any particular era?
Freelance, because I like everything.
Ah,
Doing it my way, you know.
yeah.
Yeah,
Well,
I've never been an error modeler.
that's the switching layout I have down here. It's freelance, doesn't necessarily any particular place in the country, or but it's called the Bell Community Branch because where I live here in Evansville, Arkansas, it's part of the Bell community. And so since we're nestled here, might as well call it the Bell Community Branch.
Yeah. Well, we don't have mountains here, but we do have big hills in mid Wisconsin, kind of like by Portage. But so I made everything look kind of like limestone, if you know.
There you go.
But I was gonna do like Wisconsin Southern, but when I went looking for locomotives, I found some, found the decoders because I'm DCC, or you know, and then they were gone.
So
So
here, oh, how do we do this now? Share screen. Share screen. Can you see that?
No. Well, then again, I never used this software yet. This
Either have
program.
I. It's not showing up.
No,
Not
my
even
side.
not
No,
even
my
black.
No.
Not even black.
Evan Black.
no.
Oh, there. That explains why. Is it there now?
Nope.
There you go.
Yep.
Oh, that's nice.
So that's done with house paint.
Yeah. I mean,
And it's just you come back with a brush with a little bit of lighter gray or white on it, and you catch the corners to highlight the corners. And as they say, Bob's your uncle.
Oh yeah,
Nice.
I know that guy. I
Do ya?
watch him all the time. Yeah,
Yeah,
Ron. Or no,
he's your
Steve.
uncle too
Steve.
then.
Yeah, I have a lot of uncles. They're all dead. None of them was named Bob, but Bob's my uncle.
Yeah.
My road, I'll do it my way. Yeah.
So this I do HO, but
Yeah.
up on top is N scale buildings to
Forest
try and make it
protective.
look further away. Yeah.
Yeah, the forest. Yeah.
And I can't get away from the window. I'm not going to cover it up. So
No. I'm in the basement, so
that's where I
I'm
am.
living. If I want a backdrop, I'm gonna have to paint the basement wall. You know,
Well,
and
you can always stick a sheet of masonite down there as a
That-
backdrop.
That's
Then you
what
don't
I
have
was
to
gonna say,
paint the wall.
yeah, but the thing is, I'm doing the Woodland Scenic Ridge. I gotta have access to my tunnels.
Okay. But the
So-
backdrop is against the wall,
Oh, yeah, that would work.
not in front of your tunnels.
Note to
Right.
self, Nick, you never
Oh,
get
there
away
you- oh,
from
yeah.
Ralph.
That would work.
You can never get away from Ralph because of his experience. He'll let you know about every little detail that you think it's not there. Oh, it's there.
It's there.
There's nothing wrong
Well-
with that. It's fantastic.
If I was a little healthier, I wouldn't have a problem painting the wall because I don't like the brown that's on it right now.
Hmm.
So I might anyway, And then I'd have a back blue, and I could just spray on some clouds in, or something. Sponge paint and whatever works, But I don't have any
So-
leakage yet.
You don't have any leakage yet. You mean like water from outside?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, last fall, or last spring actually, or summer, we had a lot of rain, and I fixed all the eavesdrops, the
Mhm.
downspouts. They were all messed up somehow. People running over them and whatnot, not putting them back on, and I fixed them all. You know how hard is it for me to get up off the ground? She went out there to help me, and I turned around and she went back in the house. It was funny because I lived there for I finished the job, did it, and then got the screw in. All I had to do was one screw to hold it because it kept falling out, And then I went to get up and she wasn't there. I just laid there for 10 minutes waiting for her to come back because, I tried myself, but
You
I
got to
fell
get
down
yourself
doing
you got to get yourself one of those little gardening seats.
yeah.
That you can either sit on it or flip it over so you can kneel on it, and it's got side arms on it, so it'll help you get up off the ground.
Yeah. When I was messing around over there and I had some carpet that was thrown against the post right here, and I tripped on it and went down. We had to call, and she just got home for lunch. So it's like, hey, I need help. Help me. I couldn't get up. Couldn't move. I thought I had a stroke or something, but I didn't. We called the paramedics. They had to get me up.
Wow.
Yeah. They checked me over real good before they left, though, to make sure I wasn't,
Yeah,
I just couldn't
they're
get
good
up.
that
I was
way.
balled up, not actually in the carpet, but the carpet was on both sides of my shoulders, and I couldn't turn either way,
Joey, Randall Ellis wants to know what kind of scale trains locomotive have you got there? I guess the Conrail sitting up on track.
Oh, it's an Operation Series Scale Trains -9 Chicago Northwestern.
No, the blue
Oh.
one right in front of you.
Oh, that's an old Mantua Conrail GP20
Yeah.
that came out probably when I would say 97, 98.
Yeah, no, he was asking about scale trains loco.
Okay.
Yeah, this is the Scale Trains local right here.
Yeah, I was looking when I said that at the Conrail. So
Well,
you know how
Yeah.
that goes. You
My
look at
uncle
one thing and ask another.
was actually a Milwaukee Road engineer back in the day. That was kind of cool when I was a little bitty tyke. He took us on a not trip, but up into the locomotive. He had permission. I started crying until I noticed everybody else up there, and then I wanted up too. But it was either an F unit or an alcohol. I don't know. It looks scary though for a little kid.
Yeah.
oh man, I remember getting cab rides on the Staten Island Railway in New York City, and same thing. I would cry, scared for them to blow the horn. Now I totally regret it.
Yeah.
But I was in the cab working with. I was a trainman track worker on the Adirondack Scenic Railroad, and so I was in the cab on RS-18U X CP rail, and I would say an F10. It was a X GM&O, and then became Amtrak, and then on the Adirondack Scenic Railroad. So of those two locomotives, that they were pretty fun to be in the cab for, and just throwing it out there, it's very, very boring being in an F unit cab because you barely see out those windows. I don't know how they did it back in those days, but it was very difficult to see out those windows.
Imagine.
Yeah, I remember where my grandmother and grandfather lived, just up the street or up at the end of the street. There were several railroad tracks out there, some kind of side tracks or whatever, and one of them they had two steam locomotives parked up there for the longest time. All the local kids go up there and play around on them.
Yep. I lived kind of by the tracks. We had a little Humpty Dumpty bridge go across the tracks, like 2 tracks at least. And then there was a cargo grain elevator there, and right by my house, not even a block away. We were told not to play in the tracks, but guess what we did? Played in the tracks. Don't tell little kids not to do something because they'll do it.
Yeah. Randall said, "Oh man, haven't seen them into a GP20 in ages. I had one in the Santa Fe Kodachrome scheme. Completely destroyed that locomotive. Big regrets there."
I remember my first HO train was like a Tyco, and like we had 2 of them, and we tried to destroy them things because after we got new ones, better. Like we had on crash them, like nothing. You couldn't do nothing to hurt them.
I still have a lot of Tyco box cars that I upgraded. A lot of them were in great shape, and especially if you weather them.
Yeah.
Other
than that, they just look real shiny,
Yeah, but that's where dull coat comes in. You get rid of the shine.
Yeah.
My latest graffiti job was on a Tyco covered hopper, covered gondola, whatever you want to call it.
Yeah.
The only thing I want to do now is change out the wheels and remount the coupler boxes because the coupler boxes are on the trucks.
Yeah. I converted a couple of them that I had. And then the one that I didn't like, I actually made into like storage bins and hobo shacks, whatever you want to call them.
Yep.
It worked. I made one into like a conversion car at Katy on one side and Hornooks on the other. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Oh, I forgot I could do this. Yeah, Randall said the Dash 9 is nice. Got a BNSF H3 and a Union Pacific one myself, both operator locomotives, of course.
I am in payments towards. Actually, start the beginning of the story. I had a client who wanted one of his BNSF-9 scale train river counter series. He wanted toasted, so that's the first toasting job I ever done. And weather toasted, and the little battery box or where the vents are, I forget what it's called. It's on the conductor side. I painted it red to make it look like it was a part of a war bonnet of a Santa Fe engine. And Scale Trains actually featured that on their Facebook page. And so I put in payments towards buying the locomotive off from him because he's selling his BNSF. He's going totally different railroad. So maybe hopefully next month I'll have my own Scale Trains locomotive. Because those BNSF, all the BNSF engines are beautiful. Scale Trains does a fantastic job with their paintwork.
Yeah. Man, you know how happy I was when I saw one rolling through town? It's like, look at that. Of course, she wouldn't stop. It was at the 5 points where all the tracks cross and everything. And like, she goes, why are you so excited? Because I didn't know we had one of them going through town, you know.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So then when we got home, I looked it up. And that's when I found out there's actually a hub southeast of town, both for BNS and UP.
Yeah, Wisconsin has a lot of rail action.
Yeah. I mean, I've seen quite a bit of different stuff come through here. As far as cars, you can find them anywhere, you know. They end up everywhere.
There we go.
I remember the tracks used to run behind. The run behind the cousin's house when their daddy was running the train. You'd blow the horn. It's a bike trail now.
Yeah. Stinks, doesn't it?
Yeah, it's a good bike trail though. It used to be gravel. Now they actually got blacktop.
I forget what I was looking at. I was looking at CSX's Chattanooga subdivision, and there's a line that veers off somewhere. I forget where, and it just stops. Oh no, it's the Arkansas Missouri Railroad in Rogers, Arkansas, and the tracks just go to the end point where a bunch of industries are, and then you still see the rails continue. But I know for a fact that it ends at that particular point, and the rails continue, and then became a trail after that. So they took whatever they didn't need, probably scrapped the rest of the track, the rails and all that, and made the rest of it a trail, walking trail.
Yeah. I mean, we got so many bike trails here in Wisconsin that I could literally, with a few breaks in between the trail, ride all the way up north on a bicycle. If I had a map and knew.
So there's a
Probably not
conversation
anymore.
going on in the chat. They're talking about virtual train show. Thomas of Split Rock has mentioned that there's a virtual show this weekend. So
Oh,
Thomas, where is it? And how does one watch it? I know you came back and you said it's a long announcement, so
Maybe
Is
he'll post the link in the chat.
is it one of the regionals, the regional NMRAX, or what?
Yeah. Be nice to know. I like strange stuff.
There's a convention being held on the West Coast. I forget what they call it now, Pacific something, or something by the bay.
Oh
and
yeah.
the NMRA is charging $50 to attend, and it's you're not even going. You're doing it on a computer,
Oh,
but they're charging you $50 anyway.
well, I can understand, because the show's
How?
proper. Because they
I-
gotta make money for
Well, they-
it to
they-
keep it
for-
going.
They lost a lot of membership,
Revenue.
and they have to do something. I mean, but
Yeah, but
at the same
50
time,
bucks.
at the same
No.
time, I mean,
$50 to watch it on your computer? I don't think so.
the way
I
I
would.
see it is, if I would do it, I was gonna spend $50. Why don't you include a T-shirt in the price?
No, well, here's the other thing. You want to charge anything, just put what they call a tip jar. You want to watch? You contribute
Right.
and contribute what you can.
Yeah, I agree.
Twin Cities Division is hosting the Modelers Retreat. I should have known this because I put my name in. It's our local RPM meet, Friday evening and Saturday afternoon. It's free to watch on Zoom, but you have to register.
Oh,
Oh, that's not bad.
So you have to find Modelers Retreat and then register. I sent a bunch of pictures of my weathered cars in. And Thomas, just in case you're interested, there's a couple of your cabooses in there too.
Nice.
oh yeah, I forgot about Human City.
Yeah, he's going to be Saturday at 2.
Yeah, like a meetup.
I'm assuming that's going to be 2 p.m.
Has anybody used Sculptor Mold?
I do.
Yeah.
Okay. How much do I need? I can get it by 3-pound bags. Should I buy more than 3 pounds?
How big's your layout?
Well, I don't need it for the whole layout. I just need it for probably one bag would be good enough. But I need it to finish one area over in the middle, kind of,
About 2 feet.
The Scenic Ridge. I don't have enough plaster cloth. I don't need a whole other roll, but I got enough there. I can probably make the pluggy uppy things, and
Okay.
whatever you want to call them.
In place of plaster cloth, do you have any plaster of Paris?
No. I
No.
used it. I can get
Okay.
more.
And you can use paper towel in place of
Yeah.
plaster cloth, and then use your Sculpta mold on top of that.
Well, I got enough plaster cloth down in those areas. Not, enough where.
I only said that because you said you ran out.
Oh, yeah, I know. I'm sorry.
Okay, that's all right.
But yeah,
Just
it's
don't let it
kind of
happen
complicated. Yeah, it's kind of complicated. Yeah.
Okay. 3 pounds. I'm not sure what size a 3-pound bag is because I buy it in a 25-pound bag.
Yeah.
It's
Well,
like
3
that.
3 pounds should cover a good, 6 feet?
I think the
Oh,
3-pounder is almost the size it is, if not a little shorter. I think it's
Yeah.
like the plaster of Paris size.
It's hard to
which
judge looking at a
May
picture.
not be enough. You may need 2.
Okay, I'd get 2.
Start off with 1 and see how far you get.
Yeah.
And man, I use Sculpta mold on my Montero Club's layout in Smyrna, Bell Buckle, Tennessee, and
Yeah.
that stuff works great. I used to use plaster of Paris all the time, and started using Sculpta mold, and
Yeah.
your rocks dry a lot quicker in the Woodland Scenics molds.
You use
Alrighty.
sculpting mold in your molds?
I use rock molds.
Yeah.
I use Sculpta mold and Hydrocal
Oh,
plaster,
yeah.
but Sculpta mold works. And what's cool about Sculpta mold, it goes on. It dries faster, but to me, it was easy to carve. And
Right.
when I put them inside like inside like a tunnel, in line of a tunnel. You could carve out a little bit, vacuum up your track, paint as much as you can inside, and it looks great.
Okay, so Split Rock came back. He said the show, the Modelers Retreat, is Friday from 6 to 11, and Saturday is noon to 5 for anybody that's interested.
Yeah.
Cool.
All righty. Well, like Samurai said, it's getting close to the end. And it is.
It is.
So it's good seeing everyone, he said, talking with everyone. So I guess with that, we'll go ahead and end it because we have gone over the 1 hour mark.
All right.
Bill made the announcement last night, and I'll re-announce it again tonight. We have started a Patreon. I don't know the link or anything yet. We will be posting that here soon, I guess.
Yep.
But it's getting to where it's costing us out of pocket a fair amount of money now. So we've decided to go ahead and do a Patreon to help pay for the cost of all this. We're not charging anybody. Everything's still free, all of our information and all. But we decided, yes, we could use a little financial help with everything we're paying for, domains, domain names, servers, the software, because StreamYard has added a rather large chunk to the expense now. But it has features that we like and we like to keep using that we don't have using XSplit and OBS. So
Right.
it's only set up for $2 to $5 donations. We're not going to ask for any more than that because we're just looking for some help on covering the cost of all this. That's all we're looking for. So, but to let you know, and we will be posting the link on that. So for those that want to, contribute a few dollars to help out, we would greatly appreciate it. So,
Well, thanks for your advice and stuff. Yeah.
Well, Ralph's the one that has the knowledge. Yeah, so,
Well, yeah.
Some
everybody's
of it. I'm
helpful.
not the only one.
Yeah, everybody's helpful.
oh yeah. All right. With that said, I don't know how I'm going to end this, but
We'll see you later.
Goodbye. I'll cry once I see you again.
yeah. Let's see. I guess I'm going to have to remove everybody. So yeah, we'll do that, and y'all have a good one and be safe. Oh, Bill's got a show. Yeah, next week, 3/17. Next Wednesday, Bill's got a show. We're going to have Eric Hall on. That's going to be interesting. I think Eric's got a couple of new ventures going on too. So he'll be announcing those, I'm sure. So y'all have a good weekend. Be safe, be dry. And if it's cold outside, stay warm. We'll talk.